Okay guys, so with the success statements, if you have highlighted the first one, but with the second one, I can consistently control my pressure and mark making when layering oil pastels. If you feel that your oil pastel could do with some refining and you don't feel comfortable highlighting it, then task 2 is for you. So what I've got here is I've got a tonal ladder. I've got brown, red, orange and yellow. So what I've done is I'm just going to move this up, I've already picked out my colours just to save a bit of time in this video. So I know that I'm going to be transitioning from red to orange to yellow. I've also got out this peach colour just to see if I might need it to blend. So what you're going to do first, you are going to swatch your colour with extremely, I cannot stress this enough, extremely soft pressure using the mark making techniques that you have highlighted so you know how to use them to blend seamlessly, okay? Apply this in a wispy method. So I'm just gonna apply that. That is how soft your pressure is. Soft, wispy. Wispy is that, it's the flick. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start off by very carefully outlining my box. I'm always going to work with my oil pastel alongside the edge, so I'm moving either my body or my paper around so that my oil pastel is always working towards the line. That is going to help me not go over the edge. So I am just going to get a first layer down, that really soft pressure of my brown. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cross hatch. So here's my marks of my hatching. I've slightly gone over there. This is broken, so I'm just going to tear it to make my life easier. And now I'm just going to cross hatch. Because I've made it smaller, I'm actually struggling to do softer pressure. So just bear that in mind. What I'm now going to do, I'm just going to do layer number 1. So this is my next transition tone. This is a bit of a warmer brown, and that's going to help me get into the red. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in my transition zone. So I'm going to hatch that there, and again, I'm then going to cross hatch that really wispy. Oh, I've gone out, I haven't followed my own rules there, I haven't outlined. Now I'm going to do the next. So I'm just doing, it's quite a pinky red. Let me see if I can, so there we go. So I'm going to outline my area. And we're just going to hatch that. Cross hatch to get another layer in. Again, no pressure. Okay, this is all about patience and gradually taking your time. Now I'm going to bring in the orange. So that's my hatching there. Again, I'm going to cross hatch. At the moment, this is really pale and it is not a bold colour because I haven't brought in my other layers yet. Also, what we can see is we can see that wall of orange to red. We do not want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hatch some far apart marks in, and I'm now going to cross hatch that even more. And can you see how all of a sudden that has now got rid of that wall? So now I'm going to do that with my red because I can slightly see it to my brown. So I'm just going to drag out that red. And now that has got rid of that, I might just slightly hatch in a few lines there. Okay, cool. So now, if I'm going into my orange, I'm going to use this lighter orange so that the transition is going to work really well. So I'm just going to actually maybe just hatch that way. And then I'm going to get my yellow. And I'm just going to very carefully outline it. Right, I've gone over the lines because I didn't follow my own rules and didn't have my tip always against the brush. I got lazy and I was rushing. So, just going to hatch that in. Right, so already we've kind of got our gradual tone. I am just going to sort this out. We've got this wall that's not working. So again, I'm just going to hatch. So some really gentle, far apart. I'm literally just going like that. Okay, and then what I can do there is I can get that colour and I can drag that into the next colour as well. And I'll drag that into the yellow. Okay, that is layer number 1. Just going to fix that. So what you can do now is you can start to build up those layers. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to start hatching that on. That's layer number 1. Then I'm going to need layer number 2, layer number 3, and gradually we're starting to get those tones. Then I'm going to need my warm brown, and I'm going to overlap. So I'm not starting there, I'm starting halfway into the brown I've just done. And I'm getting that, and I'm cross-hatching, and that's getting that gradual tone. Then I'm going to get my red. Have I got the right red? Yes. And then I'm going to, again, start halfway through that warm brown that I've just started. And you're going to carry on, so forth. That's looking a little bit, let's just sort that out. And that is how you are going to gradually build. You can see how it's getting vibrant. You can see how these tones are blending seamlessly. Okay? Take your time. Really soft, really wispy marks.